Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of Muramasa. Yeah, apparently I finished just before good stuff, so I'm pretty much hyped what's going to happen, and I might be able to finish chapter 1 in this sitting. So depending how much I talk, I may finish chapter 1 or I may end just before the end of chapter 1. If that happens, then I'm sorry. But anyway, let's just go, not waste our time, and let's say, because last episode was freaking damn amazing, and it's probably going to be just better and better. So, let's go! I remember the clear blue sky we gazed up at in the park that day. This is some kind of backstory, I guess. I remember the cool spring breeze that carried our hearts away. I ran and ran, chasing the wind, hoping that it will lead me to you. I see you smiling by the water fountain, your arms spread wide to take me in. What? Whose backstory is this? Did Yuhi knew Ritsu like from the childhood? I don't remember that. I thought he knew only Kotsatsu from the childhood, but maybe I'm wrong. We joined our hands, and we held each other tight as we danced upon the green grass. I remember clearly the day, the sky beneath, which we swore eternity. What? I will never forget the blue of the sky, the time I spent with you. I will never forget the sound of the wind, the dream we shared together. I'll never forget the blue of the sky, the time I spent with you. I'll never forget the sound of the wind, the dream we shared together. And there we are with boxes. The cursed mystery boxes. The words of an old love ballad echoes down the hallway. A flat recitation without melody or rhythm. Oh? So it's not backstory, it's just someone recitating a ballad in the school. Wait, what? Why? And with the song on his lips, he comes. Suzukawa. No! No way! No way he's a bad guy. No way! Uh-uh! Uh-uh! Mm-mm! Uh-uh! Mm-mm! 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 Nope! What the fuck? Excuse me? You backstabbing piece of shit, what the fuck? No way. Our teacher. He looks mournfully at the thing crumbled on the floor. But that's his only reaction. Even amid the thick, clawing stench, he doesn't even wrinkle his nose. How is that supposed to be oppressing Rokuhara? What the hell? I trusted you. Okay, I think I know why you said to me that I stopped before the crazy stuff. What the fuck? I did not expect him to be the one we are seeking. What the fuck? I almost expected him to start class right here. So natural is his calm. This is a classroom after all. One teacher and 4 students. The one is unlikely to participate.
永遠にとどめられるかもしれないと無双したのだ。
What the fuck? His voice is a murmur, as though we were speaking to the corpse of his pupil.
人間を生かすのは血液の流れだ。血の流れとともに人は生き、老い、死ぬ。なら 無双だった。妄想だったんだ。
I
血
hope
の動
I
きを止められた人間はただ腐っただけだった。
I hope I didn't obliterated your eardrums. Because I saw on my recording that my microphone just went crazy at the beginning. Here, Suzukawa falls silent, but little by little, I see his hands begin to tremble. He raises them before his face, scrambling in the empty air, as though to grab hold of something that offers no purchase. With bloodshot eyes, he stares longingly at something that could not be.
なぜだ、なぜだ、なぜ失われるのだ。どうして美しいものはいつまでもそのままでいることができないのだ。
I guess he's talking about his wife and daughter.
なぜ必ずこの手からこぼれ落ちるのだ。
But what? Like, why? Why killing like other girls? Like, what the fuck is going on?
呪いなのか、これは呪いなのか、人が背負う宿業とかいう呪いなのか。美しいものが永遠ではないのなら、必ず醜く朽ち果てるものであるのなら、人は決して幸福になれないではないか。幸福というものがただ不幸の母親でしかないのならば。
He's mad. His voice is choked with grief, hate, a tangle of emotions. I hear rage, bound with the chains of despair and regret, dulled by the grindstone of resignation. This is Suzukawa. This is Suzukawa. The truth of the man that he hid from us all. The words keep coming. A flood that will not end.
せめてもう少しマシな世界であれば、優しい世界であれば、美しいものを守り通せたかもしれないのに。
I mean, if the world would be gentler and brighter, then you probably wouldn't even have to try saving them because nothing wrong would happen. Nothing wrong would happen, yeah. The whole point is that you can try to save them if the world is not gentle. Because if it is gentle, then you just sit around and do nothing. But I get his point. But he's still mad, like what the fuck. Yep.
なぜこのような時代なのだ。なぜ奴らごとき悪逆無慈悲な山賊連れが春の謳歌を許されるのだ。
Okay, I think I might get the assumptions from the beginning. Maybe he's not a culprit. Maybe he just remember what happened to his daughter and wife right now. That's why he's not like surprised by the boxes and their content. He's just like, he just saw this and he got images of his wife and daughter in his head, and now he's just screaming it out loud and stuff. It might be that. But if he actually killed them, then why? How this is like different from Rokuhara then, that he despises so much? Like, what happened?
神はない、正義もない。美しき良き人々に幸福は約束されない。人面の獣が婿の人々を引き裂き食らい、そして獣はまた超える。それが世界、我々の世界だ。何ができる、こんな世界で。何もできないではないか。三途の川の石積みだ。我々は鬼を喜ばせるだけの餌なのか。そう悟れというのか。適用ものか。私は守りたいのだ。美しきもろもろを。
Okay, you do that.
それが叶わぬのなら、叶わぬのなら、壊すしかないではないか。この手で壊すしかないではないか。獣の餌になる前に、せめて美しいうちに。
Okay, so he is actually a culprit. He's just driven mad. I guess his loss of his daughter and wife just made him crazy as fuck. So basically, destroy stuff before people I hate destroy this before me. Like, he don't want them to have anything, even people. So he just commits crimes, just as Raguhara would. Why? I mean, you cannot understand crazy people, to be honest. It's like their own world. We can try to understand them, but mad people just... they're just ill. And I don't think we can like fully comprehend what's the reasoning there. I get it, kinda, but I don't agree with this like at all. Like, what the fuck? And finally he holds in condemnation of the world and its gods. He lifts his accused gaze to the heavens and disgorges his hate. Then fall limbs, arms dropping to his sides, as though the life has left him. Also, we have a problem. We have 3 kids, like, in the building with serial murderer. That's a problem. The last few words fall from his lips like the drag of a dirty sponge.
壊すしかないんだ。そんな。
Not even fainter voice. But whose? Resists silence.
先生がやったのかよ。これ。惜しいからだよ、ニッタ。惜しいからだよ、ニッタ。
What? Okay, I assume that he's talking about his daughter and wife in this sentence. Because he loved them and he lost them. But if he's talking about the people that he killed, then, man, you lost them because you killed them. Like, what the hell? Suzukawa gaze is fixed on me. Though surely it wasn't I who spoke.
美しいものが腐り果て失われることに私は耐えられない。耐えたくもない。美しかった妻子の顔が闇衰えてゆくの。いつも温かな言葉をくれた口が苦悶の税名しか聞かせてくれなくなるの。目の当たりにしていたのだ。
So you're trying to repent?
できずに。
Like, this is wrong way to repent, you know? Like, no, please?
あの時私は行動するべきだった。あの子らが醜くなってしまう前に美しいうちに終わらせてやるべきだった。苦しみから救ってやるべきだった。
No?
あの時の私にはそれができなかった。希望だよ。希望を捨てられなかったのだ。この世には救い主がいて慈悲を垂れてくれるという希望を。人が呪われているのならこの希望というやつこそは最後の一筆だと思わないか。囚人を拷問台から逃さないための鉄の枷だ。だが私はもう後悔したくない。今この時は悪意の御代だ。美しいものは必ず失われる。守り通す方法はない。
だから what?
愛する美しきもろもろよ。私のこの手で破壊する。
Yeah. That's bad. Also, we have mistranslation here.
愛する美しきもろもろよ。私のこの手で 破壊する。
Okay, I'm not sure what is this. Like he's saying, but he don't say die, he'd say destroy. Like be destroyed by my hand, something like that. But I guess this make more sense if you translate it like this way, so yeah. What happened? A crash rocks the classroom. Dust and debris clog the air. Some had burst through the building floor, splintering the hardwood like candy grass. The cracks, long and deep, all led to the same point, at Suzukawa's back. The dust clears, revealing a monstrous shape. What? Wait, how do I forgot how to... Okay. Suzukawa look a badass here, to be honest. But also terrifying as hell. Also he have like... What is it, like mechanical centipede? What the hell? What is this? A centipede. Its 100 legs whirling at Suzukawa's back. Wait, so it's not that big. It's Suzukawa's back. It's crushing mandibles collide together. Its paired antennae sniff the air. Compound eyes peer down at us, and its hard exoskeleton gives off a faint yellow sheen, like burnished steel. Its shape is perfectly ordinary, no different than the centipedes you find lurking under fallen logs. But its size... What insanity is this? Okay, this is freaking huge. Okay. I will give you Summoner class then. Yeah. It dwarfs Suzukawa. Its head brushing the rafters. Though half of its body, perhaps more, remain buried in the floor. Oh my god. It's still buried in the floor? Each of its legs is as long as thick as a grown man's arm. Can such a centipede really exist? No. Not in the natural world. And indeed, I slowly came to realize that its shining carapace is made of steel. A tsurugi. I recall one of our history lectures, a few words that slipped into my head while I wasn't paying attention. Let me guess. Tsurugis don't have to be like human shape. He never told us that, or Yuhi didn't like pay attention, and now he will just remember that. So the mechanical spider we saw before is also infected one, right? I mean, not infected one, it's Tsurugi. I still wonder what Minato meant with being infected one. I think the spider is infected one. Because they fought him. The Tsurugi, those forged by peerless artisans, are able to take a form of animals and act independently of their masters. Oh wait, so this is the one of the true Tsurugis. Am I right? This is the one that costs one life to be made. So they can change form? Not only acting independently, but also change forms? That's what I get from this. Like, what the hell? It can morph?
Shinkai.
Shinkai. I think Shinkai is scatter in Japanese? Am I right? I might be. The centipede burst apart. Its pieces scatter, surrounding Suzukawa like a cage of bronze. No way they going Iron Man ass. Is it going to come back together and make an armor on him? But that was so huge. How can you? I mean, okay. Let's just continue. In their midst, he takes the sense. Afraid stares in a corner of my frozen mind. The right of armoring.
以下で我が心の月を表して
How might I call forth the moon from my soul? Are they really Iron than us?
闇に惑える人を照らさん
What is this chant? They really did Iron Man us. How this huge centipede basically covered him? Can you imagine how huge this thing must be? So he must be like in the chest or something, and this is like whole body, or it have to be like meter thick. Oops, sorry. Also, you have centipede like here, and then it stands before us. A Musha, the embodiment of might. He hasn't drawn his sword yet, but what difference does that make? Also, I found it really weird that we have this soundtrack for this scene. It's so weird for me. I would imagine way different music for that. I don't say it's a bad thing, I like it, but it's weird. What need would a Musha... Wait, what? Oh, what need would a... What need would a Musha, who can kill a man with a flick of his finger, have of a sword in his place, in this place? Even where he sounds asleep, he surely could kill any one of us before we had time to draw breath. A Musha is here, and he has promised us death.
Kazama, Nitta, Inagi, Kurusuno. お前たちはいい仲間だな。
Wait. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? There's only Yuhi, Inagi, and Kurusono. Oh, wait, Kazama is Ritsu, so he's talking to that dead person as well, okay.
いつも互いが互いを思い合っている。それでいて遠慮なく付き合えている。腐らせたくはない。いつか訪れる無残な破局を見たくはない。
Also, how did you get that? Like, how did you get the Musha? I mean, the Tsurugi. Just... How did you get that thing? Was it supposed to be like impossible to get out of like having shit tons of money? And out of military and stuff? Also, yeah, you can let me know and clarify in the comments if you didn't already. If this is... Like, he said that it can be independent and can change forms, right? So, does it mean this is the one of the Tsurugis that require one life, or it's not? Just let me just clarify me on this, okay? So, I'm on the one place with everyone. I feel like it might be the one that requires a life to be made. This is not like the mass-produced one. I assume that mass-produced one doesn't have like specifics on them. Like this one is basically centipede armor. And the mass production one would be like we saw in the prologue. Everyone had basically the same armor. That's my assumptions are. Understanding comes in a flash. I'm going to die. Before me is death itself. In a form of unmistakable as to crush any attempt at denial. My brain screams Musha. Musha. Musha! Death, death, death. Why? Why is Musha here? Musha equals Rokuhara. But Suzukawa isn't Rokuhara. Unless he is. But that's not possible because he despite them so much that he get mad. So why is he a Musha? This isn't right. This can't be happening. Suzukawa muffled voice speaks to me. Don't run, he says. Yet makes no move. Sorry. Don't run, he says. Yet makes no move to follow. After all, I haven't escaped. I'm still within his reach. Where can I hide? How far I must run? I can't stand. How long will it take? It take me, dragging my ass across the floor. To escape this Musha who can cross 1,000 leagues with one burst of his engine. That's fucked up. I shake my head desperately, eyes open wide. I mustn't close them. One blink and I'm dead. Demusha turns his head to look at Konatsu and Tadayasu. And then, perhaps seeing in them the same thing he sees in me, he sighs behind his steel mask. Well, you are just showing this to us. I mean, he's not entirely wrong. Like, if you're a kid, you just know nothing, you're just happy, you just hate school. And then you realize that school was cool. Actually. Madman. Really? You're going to like cut them just like around and then kill them? Or something? Okay, how they can escape this? With a cold metallic sound, the Musha draws his sword. I guess the Musha that works with Minato will come in a clutch. Probably. Maybe. The gleaming blade is slender, more suitable for a ceremonial procession than for actual battle. No, I'm wrong. The blade is massive, wider than my entire arm. It only looked slender when compared to the titanic bulk of the Tsurugi holding it. I wonder how big is Tsurugi? Like, he had this huge big ass centipede, right? And it changed into Tsurugi, then how big is Tsurugi? How high is this? Like, is person like in his chest, or it's like slightly bigger than human? Might be slightly bigger than human, but then the centipede description and the image was like way too big for that. Yeah, I know, I'm worrying about weird stuff. Yeah, I shouldn't do that probably. But that's what I do. So yeah, sorry. You can clarify that as well for me, please. From now on, it's one dream, Kappadokia. Yep. Okay. Oh shit. The Musha vanishes from sight. An instant later. His blade slices into view from behind me, its edge grazing the little hairs on my neck.
今
Oh shit.
一つのルールがあるとしよう。他人を犠牲にした者は助かるというルールだ。
What the fuck? Why music is so weird? In this situation, what the fuck? His voice comes from just above my head. Its proximity chilling me to the bone. This music. Oh my god, this game is... This is crazy. If you don't read that and just listen to this music, you can hear like salvation music. Like, everything is fine. We finally beat the boss. The bad guy. We saved our friend. We are going home. I can imagine that by just the music. And we have that thing happening. Instead.
忌まわしいルールだと思うか？まあ、なんとも忌まわしいことだ。だがな、真に忌むべきは、このルールが別段特殊なものではないという事実だ。
On the other hand, we can hear that music and think about the situation from the Suzukawa perspective. Because for him, he's basically saving them, right? From the suffering. He's so mad that he believes this. So maybe this is like his music, like from his mind. You know what I mean? He's just dancing around with his sword, saving people. That's what he thinks.
人の食料を奪えば自分は飢えない。人の金を奪えば自分は富栄える。世界の仕組みはそうできている。クルスノ。
Konatsu jerks at the sound of her name, but says nothing. She just stares at the Musha. I can feel behind me. Eyes wide with fear. Suzukawa continues, unperturbed.
自分の代わりに新田を殺してください。と言っ
What
て
the fuck is that question? What? What was that? I feel like I heard something horrible. What was it?
そういえばお前は助かるとしよう。どうだ、クルスノ。
I don't think he will though. They know too much. Like, you cannot trust him in this situation. Like, you saw what he does, there's like no guarantee. Like, there's no way he would like let you go. Like, you know the location, you can just... I mean, he's Musha, he can like probably move these boxes and everything. In like few minutes. I don't know. Her response comes before the Musha has finished. She shakes her head emphatically, though no sound escapes her
そう
throat.
だろう。
I sense the Musha nod calmly above
忌
me.
まわしいルールに対して人は無力ではない。心根の美しさ、美意識が対抗する力。人間としての正しい美意識は他人を犠牲にして己を救うがごときを良しとしない。醜いと浅ましいと感じるからだ。
As he speaks of beauty, the human beauty he so loves, there's no trace of joy in his voice. Why?
だが
Wasn't he lamenting the weakness of beauty a moment ago?
その美意識を支えるものは現実に対する想像力の不足に過ぎない。
What happened? A flash of light passes before my eyes. What did he slash? He did something to me. I realized instinctively. But... what? His shining blade. It poised vertically before my eyes. And its tip? Its tip is... there's no blood. That must be why I didn't notice it first.
あ
Its tip is buried in my foot. Ooh. But there's no blood. The sight doesn't seem real. And there's no pain, even. What is going on? Once again, it is my instinct that first realized the truth. My brain hasn't caught up yet. Here it comes. The blade twists. This music is really freaking me out to the situation. What the hell? This is amazing! Lightning surges through my body, searing me to the core. No way we're going to lose Yuhi! Really? Pain, there's nothing but pain. Every nerve in my body cries out, but they are not enough to contain it. The pain overflows, bursting from my throat. I howl. The voice of the wounded beast. I writhe helplessly on the dusty floor, wailing and moaning like a fox in a trap. In some still intact corner of my mind, I sense Konatsu and Tadayasu looking on in abject despair. His voice is distant, like that of king of his throne. What is going on? Another horrifying question. Leave Konatsu out of this. God damn it, like what the fuck? Another horrifying question. The silence that follows is no longer than before. I'm in no position to see or hear her, but Suzukiwa seems to recognize her answer. The same answer as before.
お前の美意識は苦痛の想像に耐えられるということだ。だが、苦痛は恐怖の一つに過ぎない。すべてでもなければ最大でもない。
As the storm of pain finally starts to calm, though I know it's just my nerves overloading, and not an end to the pain itself, I sense the Musha move away. Oh my god, what is going on? Then I hear a gasp, and what sounds like a futon hitting the floor, straining to the back in my neck around. I look to see Konatsu lying on her back, with the bronze Musha over her. What the hell? This is like dialect threat. She cannot even move when she's lying on the ground. Musha has his sword in a reverse grip, its tip hovering above Konatsu's throat. Her eyes are locked on the glittering blade. She cannot move a muscle. She can't do a thing. Nope, you can't do anything against Musha. The Musha, however, has infinite options, one of which is to lower his weapon just 3 centimeters more. That's true. Yep, every one of them does right now. This music is killing me. I cannot handle it. Why you can't give us some horrifying music and we have this happy tune? It's not even the situation that is like written. The situation itself is like horrible and everything, but together with this music, It makes this whole thing even worse, to be honest. It's so freaking weird. This is like perfect. He enunciates every word to make the message clear. Speaking with the same calm tone I've heard in countless lectures. A touch of the familiar to add spice to the nightmare. We are pupils in a math class, led by a math teacher.
どうする？ルールは覚えているの？
Konatsu does not reply. She cannot reply. But of course, no teacher would take silence for an answer. The blade drops 2 centimeters. Shit. Are we going to lose Konatsu here? Who's going to die? A gasp escapes Konatsu's throat. For one terrible second, I wonder if it's coming from a new hole. But it isn't. The blade has not yet entered her flesh. It's only brushing against her throat. Perhaps piercing a single layer of skin at most. That's some crazy precision you have here. Like, being in Musha armor apparently not only gives you a strength, but also precision. I don't think Suzukawa is trained enough. Like, we had that before, right? Musha don't have to be trained. Trained enough to have a precision like that. I think this is some kind of enhancement from Tsurugi itself. Let me fix a little bit my camera, okay? Sorry, a little bit lower, so we can like see my hands actually. Konatsu's lips tremble, as though she wants to cry out, but can't. Suzukawa is silent. He does not repeat his query. But then, he does not have to. His question is focused in the tip of his blade. Impossible for Konatsu to forget or ignore. It is the threat of imminent death. And Konatsu keeps her silence. Yeah. Well, it can go two ways. I mean, in situations like this, you either won't betray your friends and whoever you are with in the situation, just because you don't want to betray them. Actually, it can go three ways. Yeah. Second way, it can just be you don't admit and like to whatever the murderer wants, because you just know that there's no possible for you to get out of this anyway, so there's no point of betraying anyone. Or she can be too terrified to actually speak anything. Might be that as well. And the fourth option is, of course, like just begging to not doing anything wrong to her and yeah, just go kill others. So there's few possibilities that it could go. Despite her terror, she does not give in to Suzukawa's demands. Also, let me a second. I need to. Oh, okay, I'm back. Also, can we just admit that she's in this CG more developed than in the sprite pictures? Just yeah. Small things. Despite her terror, she does not give in to Suzuka's demands. Okay. I think she will die. I think she will die. Konatsu, one of the best characters, and she will die so early. What the fuck? This music, oh my god, this music is... Sorry I'm talking about music so much. but it's really killing me. For the first time since this all began, Suzukawa shows surprise.
思っていた以上にお前たちの絆は堅固だな。死をもって脅されても仲間を犠牲にはできないか。
And then?
美しいな。良いものだ。
And then what? Oh? Suzukawa lifts his sword from Konatsu's throat. Okay, is she safe then? Konatsu says. A great whoosh of air, like a heavy boulder, has lifted from her chest. I follow suit, feeling relief wash over me even through the pain. That's one threat past. Not that we are in endless danger. Yeah, it's not like this threat is past, it's just postponed, I guess. I can feel my senses returning little by little. My thoughts regain some semblance of order. Calm down. Calm down and get us out of this. I don't think there's a way. Suzukawa is nuts, but he can be talked to. And he doesn't want to hurt us, right? No, he don't want to hurt you. He wants you to be young forever. Basically, he wants to just kill you. Yeah. So there has to be something I can do. I'm sure of it. I just need to find the right words. And be careful not to provoke him. Come on, you can do this. I look up. Suzukawa is staring at me. Whatever I was about to say vanishes from my mind instantly. I see myself reflection. Myself reflected in the cold, still eyes.
では
Say something. Say something. If you don't...
次だ。
Okay. Music, can you be a little bit different for this part? Maybe? It's making me more uncomfortable than it should be. Who's now? Is it Yuhi again? Is it Konatsu? Who's hurt this time? His blade flashes. I hear it slice the air. There's no sound of it cutting flesh. Yet somehow, I can bring myself to feel relief. It's like last time, when he slashed you, you didn't even realize that. My hand goes to my throat. Did he cut me? There's no blood. But there's no blood coming from my foot either. So that doesn't comfort me one bit. Someone else got cut. And it's so perfect cut, it doesn't even make a sound of flesh being cut. Okay, my head's still attached. Or seems to be. I'm not dead, at last. Though unable to shake the icy sensations creeping up my spine, I'm able to confirm that much. So what did he do? The answer soon makes itself known. It's Konatsu, something happened to her. Oh, for what the fuck? That's a perfect clean cut. What the hell? Konatsu's clothes slide off her body, revealing the skin beneath. This is fucking more terrifying than being dead. And we still have the same music, what the hell? Her skin is porcelain white, and her proportions were surprisingly mature. I agree with that. I've imagined what she might look like any number of times, but this is the first time I've actually seen her naked. Yuhi, you have pretty calm thoughts now, you know? Like, this will going so freaking wrong. In any second now. Though entirely inappropriate. The thought floats through my mind. Konatsu quickly covers her body, her mouth open in the shape of scream. Her arms fly to her chest and the space between her legs. So girls do that, I find myself thinking. Konatsu's feminine parts are hidden from view, but then, a moment later, I find myself staring at them once more. Oh, we have like some close-ups now. Her gently sloping breasts, topped with pink nipples. The sight is provocative enough to make me forget for an instant the danger we are in. But hold on a minute. Why can't I see them? Wasn't she covering them? Suzukawa. No way, it's happening already. Is it? Did I just develop X-ray vision? That's pretty cool. But to be honest, I'd rather have a superpower that could actually get us out of... Muramasa, what the fuck? You have serious situation and you are throwing jokes like that. I don't know, this whole situation on one hand is totally disturbing. On the other hand, it's weird as fuck. And on my third hand, it's like funny as hell. My feelings are mixed. What game? Yeah, I admit, writing in this game is amazing. Holy shit. Why does she have no life in her eyes? Did she like lose her like consciousness now? Because of fear? Might be. Unless he hit her and she just lose consciousness. What? What am I looking at? Or she's dead. But she's not cut. So she's not dead. Something's missing here. What is missing? What is missing? Hold on, that can be right. Konatsu seems surprised too, and no wonder. She seems like pretty dead to me. Or lifeless at least, like she gave up. She kinda needs those. Oh my god, did he? Oh! He cut off her arms. Did he? Oh my god. Oh, there they are. Just a little ways away. Lying on the floor are her missing parts. Oh, I was worried for a second there. Yeah, everything is fine. Konatsu is still here. Like, her whole body is here. Yeah, that's fine. Yuki, what the fuck? I know you're stressed. But what the fuck? Hey, you got a minute? I'm talking to you, yeah. You. I could really use your help denying reality here, my imaginary friend. I've got a question for you. Don't worry, it's an easy one. There's nothing wrong here, right? This is all normal, right? No? Right? But class is just getting started, oh no! It's really going to happen.
稲城、今度はお前に対して告げる。
What the fuck?
古巣の犯せ。
No? No? Tadayasu, you better you better... Oh... Tadayasu looks up. His eyes are empty, but they focus on the Musha sword. Its blade is pristine, not one drop of blood. What the fuck, it was so clean cut.
そうしなければ同じことをする。どうする?
Ah, what the fuck, look at his face. Oh no, is he going to do that? Oh no. He looks at the blade. He looks at Konatsu. He looks at parts scattered on the floor. Konatsu will die because of blood loss. What the fuck? And then he starts crawling. No! Inagi, what the fuck? Crawling towards Konatsu.
そうだ。
Tadayasu shows no sign of having heard. He kneels beside Konatsu, looking down at her prostrate form. She is unhurt, or at least she isn't bleeding. Her skin is white as ever. Wait, then what parts are lying around? What? What is going on? What the fuck? Oh my god. You got me hyped, guys, for this. Oh my god. Tadayasu fumbles with his belt. I can tell he's having trouble.
苦痛には耐えられる。死の恐怖にも抗える。だが、体を破壊されるという恐怖はそれらとは質が違う。苦痛には終わりがある。死は一瞬のこと。肉体を壊された者は、未来を奪われながら、なお生き続けなくてはならない。それがどういうことか。健常者には決して理解し得ず、しかも想像はたやすくできる。
I can agree with this sentence at least. I have nothing to add.
最大の恐怖の一つだ。自分の体に託す未来を持つものであれば、なおさらに。お前はレーサーになりたがっていたな、稲木。手足はおろか、指一本の損失でも、その未来は閉ざされてしまうだろう。
I don't think losing the finger would end this. Tadayasu, if you do that, and you will survive this, you will probably have regret to the end of your life, and you may even commit something that we don't want to talk about on YouTube. I don't know if I can or not, but yeah, you know, he might do something to himself, basically. Because of regrets. Tadayasu is breathing hard. Not from excitement, obviously. His face is whiter than a sheet. Whiter. Okay, whiter than a sheet. His belt comes undone. He rips it off violently, then drops his pants and pulls out his manhood. No, no. Incapable of fulfilling Suzukawa's demand. Yeah, I wonder why. Like, what the fuck? But still, he persists, pressing his limb. Shriveled flesh against Konatsu with mounting desperation. The sight is comical. What the fuck? What is Kurui Kuru? What the fuck? Suzukawa speaks a strange incantation, then points his finger at Tadayasu. Tadayasu instantly jerks upright, as if something burst inside him. Maybe something did. His manhood, which was wilted a moment ago, is now pointing straight towards the ceiling, as if all the blood in his body was just shunted onto the organ. Is there like magic in this world? Why? Why? Tadayasu himself seems shocked by this development, but Suzukawa only nods. Tadayasu looks at Konatsu's crotch. She is dry. Far too dry to be penetrated. I hear Tadayasu exhale. He sticks out his tongue and leans forward. I don't want to say that he's doing a good thing. I really don't. But at least he's trying to make it more comfortable for her. Sorry, yeah, I know how it sounds. But at least he's trying to do that. I cannot, like, what the fuck? And then he starts to leak. Konatsu does not respond to any of this. Her eyes stare vacantly into the space, no fucking wonder. I still wonder if she loses actually her limbs, because they said that... No, wait, he can use magic or whatever the fuck it is. He could just slice it off and seal the wounds instantly. Oh my god, this is... Oh, for fuck's sake. Tadayasu's eyes, too, are unfocused. He continues robotically, demonstrating neither disgust or enthusiasm. Suddenly it comes to me. This is a puppet show. Neither of these dolls is a human. They are toys, performing for their master amusement. Oh my god, what the fuck you want? I guess he will just tell him to just don't worry about it and just do it. Something like that. The master wins the male doll spring. Maybe he's actually controlling. Yeah, he's controlling him. Why it's over 1 hour now? When will this chapter end? Oh my god, she still have the same. She's not even feeling anything. The contact is absent emotion. Absent life. But then, why do I see a trickle of blood? Neither speaks. But when Tadayasu stops, having pushed as far as he can go, Konatsu looks up at him. Oh my god, she actually reacted. Their eyes met, but neither is reflected in the other's gaze. I guess he feels like a shit doing that. And she feels like, why are you doing this? Their eyes are glass. The eyes of dolls. 2 dolls. The best of friends. Happily playing their game. They will play until their springs went down. Until the music fades to nothing. Tadayasu suddenly arches his back. It must be instinct. What if they will survive some freaking how and she will like get actually pregnant? Game, what the fuck are you doing with my mind and why we still have this music? Oh my god. White fluid, tingled with red, oozes from the space it evacuated. This, more than anything, is the proof of Konatsu defilement. Tadayasu stares at it. Konatsu stares at nothing. And there, they freeze, like puppets with their strings cut. The performance has ended. What the fuck? How? Why not? What? The puppet master speaks. His voice is hollow, like his dolls, but unlike them, it possessed a will. What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean? Don't tell. No way. No. Are we going into like other way? Once more he speaks an incantation, one more he points at Tadayasu. Tadayasu groans, his manhood jags again to life. But this time, things are a bit different. What's going on? Moaning pitifully, he looks up at the Musha as if to beg to an answer. An answer is forthcoming, but perhaps Tadayasu sees something in those metal eyes. He lifts it, points it. I know this pose well. Oh no! Are we? Oh! What the fuck? A sprout of yellow liquid gushes forth. Finally, the spray dies down. Stillness and silence return to the room. 10 seconds pass, then 20, 30. A sob reaches my ears. 40. Tears began to fall. 60. And then, as if a dam has burst, Konatsu begins to wail. What the fuck? And I want to put a stream after this. How my mind will... Oh my god. I hope you won't ask me on my stream for this. I mean, about the episode I just recorded. Fuck. Her cries are high, pitiful. The lamentations of a powerless thing savaged beyond all reasons. Tadayasu listens, his face blank. It looks to me like he's struggling to deny what he has done. The bronze giant steps forward, sword in hand. And with a single stroke, he takes Tadayasu's eyes. See? Like I said, you cannot expect to get out of this anyway. Flash of silver, spray of blood. And Tadayasu will never be a race. Will not be able to race, ever. What the fuck is this situation? On one hand, I feel pissed about Tadayasu, that he actually agreed, but on the other hand, he might be controlled. On the other hand, I know that there's like... I cannot comprehend the amount of fear they can feel now. What is this music? Why? Tadayasu jerks back, then trembles to the floor, clutching his face. Wordless howls issue from his throat. He hopes for the future he has lost. Yep. Something seeps between his finger, blood and other fluids. As I said, all CG. In full glory. Tadayasu continues to scream. Little by little, his screams turn to sobs. Now there are two voices weeping. What the fuck? What the fuck? Suzukawa speaks, lamenting the suffering that he himself caused. I don't know if I can finish this chapter in this episode. It's 1 hour 20 already. I mean, I can record and maybe slice it later, and there will be just not like hello and goodbye between episodes, like I did in the Umineko, because there was like too intense and I didn't know if I can end or not. That might be the case. Well, we'll see. The Musha cries out, raising his arms like a maestro, conducting an orchestra of damned. Is he too weeping behind that metal mask of his? I think I hear the teeth grind as he chokes back tears. This is Suzukawa's final lesson. The world is ruled by greed and malice, he says, with only despair waiting those unfortunate enough to be born into it. What? What? What's going on? Someone is crying. The sound drives nail into my chest. Yeah, someone is crying, like 2 people are crying. It's Konatsu. Konatsu is crying. Yeah, she can cry more, actually. Way more. I never wanted to hear her cry like that again. Yep, we know that. We know that from the Yakuza incident. There's something in the past, I bet. But that's exactly what's happening. What did I do wrong?
嘆けこの悪夢を絶望をだが大丈夫だすぐに解放してやろう永遠に美しいまま眠れ
What? Despair? What are you saying? Hey, there's something wrong here. There's something very wrong here. Oh yes, Yuhi. There's something very wrong here if you didn't pay attention for last hour. Sorry, Mr. Suzukawa, I'm having trouble thinking straight. What with my leg on fire, but haven't you made a mistake? Isn't everything you're just saying one big lie? I mean, my friends are sobbing. The sounds caused something up from inside of me. Music changed. Music finally changed. What's going on? Is this despair? I see them lying broken on the floor. The sight caused something up from inside of me. Despair? This is despair? Why are you so calm? Certainty takes hold. This feeling can't be despair. Not if despair means we should give up and die. Because sooner or later, we will end up like this anyway. Okay, very interesting logic. But I guess it's kinda true. Everyone sooner or later dies. Is that what you're saying, Suzukawa? I bend my knees and plant my hands on the floor. It looks like I'm no-towing, but who gives a fuck? As I struggle to move, the pain surges back full force, but who gives a fuck? I try to stand. My legs won't support me. Fine. Calling up all my strength my arms can muster, I manage to lift my upper body. Suzukawa slides into view. He's got both arms raised above his head, staring at the ceiling like he's high on his own awesomeness. What a fucking tool.
Oi. Nitta?
Suzukawa sounds surprised. Did the dumbass forget I was here?
どうした終わりが欲しいかいやその前にさ言ってみろ
This guy either has an ego harder than Diamond, or he's a fucking idiot. Maybe both.
今俺の感じているものは絶望なんですかそうだ
The helmet
そ
nods.
れが絶望だニッタ我々に必ずもたらされるものだ幸福はその下地であり希望はその導き手我々を犯す不治の病美しいものがありそれは必ず失われるものであり
There's no way I can cut this episode. There's just no way. This would be like the longest episode on the channel probably, like ever.
喜びに満ちていた生はいつか必ずこの世の悪意によって腐らされ行き着く果ては絶望という終点そういうことなのだそうっすかけど妙だな何今俺が抱えているやつ
You hear warriors of the terminated. Why?
絶望なんておとなしい代物だとは思えないんですけどね
Whoa, it's the first time we see a change during the dialogue. I slam my fist onto the floor, using the energy to lift my body. At the same time, I bring my legs underneath me, going from kneeling to squatting. The pressure drives my wounds wider. Once again, lightning sears my body. No problem, I can clench my teeth and force the pain into my gut. My knee extends, further increasing the weight on my foot. Agony ignored. I stand, I face Suzukawa, my enemy. I flex my elbow and cock my fist at my side. Suzukawa looks confused. He doesn't understand what I'm about to do. I step in my left foot. Pain threatens to cut my legs out from under me. But I grit my teeth and endure. And so, with a full rotation of my hips behind it, I drive my fist onto Suzukawa's chest. Yeah, this is something he did not expect it, and probably he will not like to kill Yuki that way, because it's not what he believes, basically. He's so mad and crazy that he just refused to kill someone who's just actually angry and not in despair, you know? A sensation of punching a Musha transcends mere hardness. It feels like punching a boulder. No, make that Mount Fuji. And I'm not holding back at all. So the damage to my fist is exactly what would expected. It looks like a broken jungle gym. Oh my god. Ooh. I can give it to Yuki though. He have guts. It hurts. No shit. I thought my nerves had already shot enough from pain. But I'm sorry to say they are still functioning exactly as intended. They do the job in spectacular fashion, informing me that my right fist is totally fucked up. Yeah, I can see that. My brain feels like it's been dripped in lava. I'm sure some important synapse or other is dead. And what do I get from my trouble? The Musha wobbles a little. That's not enough. I regain my balance. Then, step in with my left foot one more time. Using my hips and legs to their fullest, I throw my whole weight into the high kick. Using my right foot, you know, the one with the big fucking hole in it? Holy fuck. And Suzukawa probably is just staying being shocked, like what the fuck is he doing? Like, was he supposed to like give up? By some miracle, my sloppy, unpredicted kick catches the Musha right under the jaw, snapping his head back. Oh, he moved him. That's nice. What's more, my kick lands at the exactly same moment that he was staggered slightly by my punch. And right before my eyes, the unthinkable happens. The Musha falls. Holy fuck! Yuki! Wow! My kick downs a Musha. Just don't think you are like overpowering Musha right now, okay? It's called kinda luck. I strike victory pose, left hand bracing my cocked right arm. At my feet, a fallen Musha. Yo, I'm looking down on the Musha right now. And let me tell you, he looks like a loser. I guess Suzukawa's brain has finally caught up with the reality. Oh my god, the music just changed again. Is this guy stupid? Doesn't he get it? Can he see what his own actions have accomplished? Thanks for the lesson. Now it's my turn. I'll teach you what exactly you got wrong. Yup. No, really, what else would I be? You hurt my friends. You made them suffer. What else am I supposed to feel but anger? My body's incandescent, can't read that. With rage. I feel nothing else. Nothing. I know sadness will come later. Such sorrow as to make at all this pale in comparison. But not now. Now there's only anger. Suzukawa sits up. In his voice, I hear that thing he calls despair.
無駄だ無駄だ。美しいものを奪い去る悪に怒りを燃やしたところでそれが何になる。怒りで私を倒せるか、武者の私を倒せるのか。六原に対して怒りを向けてそれでどうなる。あの武者の軍団に対して何ができる。何もしない。
He's beckoning me to the abyss, to a place where it's acceptable to resign oneself to the fall. I don't need that. I chose to climb.
なんだと。倒せるかどうかなんて関係あるか。力の差なんて知ったことか。
The words are meant for myself as much as they are for Suzukawa. Just a few moments ago, I'd resigned myself to despair. I believed that there was nothing I could do to stop that's Musha from hurting my friends. But no more.
奪われることは悪なんだ。理不尽なんだ。否定しなくちゃならないんだ。絶対に。だから怒って戦うべきなんだ。戦わねばならない時には戦う。勝てるかどうかなんてのはその後だ。
There's no logic in my cry. This is not some universal law. This is not irrefutable truth. This is my faith. My ironclad resolve to never again allow evil to hurt the people I love. Before I thought that, I had nothing, no battle to fight, no dream to chase. Now I know why. I had given up. I told myself that resistance was pointless. I had a dream. It was there all along, sweeping in the darkness where I had sealed it. And now it awakens. Do we have here like awakening of little Takeshi from Mavlov? Like being a wimp and in alternative just became a badass? Especially in the second part.
どうやって戦ったらいいのかなんてまだ全然わからないけど、でも戦う。これだけは決めた。だってずっと六原に怒っていた。あいつらの無茶苦茶が許せなかった。世の中を変えたかった。マシにしたかった。ずっと俺はそう願っていたんだ。
Seems like Yuhi may change. At least he got resolve now. I'm not saying he's smarter. It's not like you got smarter just from one experience. But he still got a resolve right now. That's my dream. I'd forgotten it for so long, but I'd never let it go again. I have to fight. That's the only way to protect the things I love. I don't know what trials I will face or how long the road is ahead of me. I don't even know if it has an end. But I will walk it step by step, never stopping, never turning back.
お前は何も理解していないのだ。失うということを。確かにあった。愛していた美しいものが手の中から消えてゆくという現実をすぐにわかる。今は頭が理解を拒んでいるだけだ。だがほどなく知ることになる。クルスもイナミ、彼らが何を失ったのか、お前が何を失ったのか知れば絶望するのだ。くどいぜ先生。俺は絶望なんかしない。
Oh wow. I feel like I heard that. That somewhere. I will never despair. Where did I hear that? Not exactly the same phrase. I think I heard that somewhere. My voice carries absolute certainly. Why? Because... Suzukawa's voice cracks for the first time. I must have given him quite the shock. I look at Konatsu and Todayasu, forcing myself to face the gruesome reality.
あんたは俺の大事なものを傷つけた。そいつは確かだ。けど何も失ってない。何をなくしたって言うんだ。小夏の体か。ああ、そうだな。これからとても想像もできないほどこいつは苦労しなければならないだろう。
Yeah, I assume that it's not only her arms. Konatsu's fate is like the worst. It's the worst freaking fate. What the fuck?
でも俺が助ける。俺が代わりの体になってやる。他には何だ。忠康の将来か。そりゃな、失明ってのは普通に考えたら絶望的なハンディキャップだろうよ。
Go tell him, yeah.
でもこいつは諦めない。そんな程度のことで絶望しない。
Yeah, there's like a lot of crippled people who are doing a lot of amazing stuff that you would never expect them to be able to do. So this is possible, like everything is possible. I don't know about racing. Maybe he will be able. Who knows? I don't know. How would you race if you're blind? But maybe, I don't know. Maybe there is some way. There might be. If you have like a second person who's telling him how to drive, and he will be like really freaking good and have like amazing reaction time, he might be able to do that. Oh my god, yeah. Let's go, Todayasu. I'm still kinda pissed off on you, but I understand your situation. Yes, but I'm still... Yeah, okay. Let's not talk about this. It's really freaking complicated. I cannot like comprehend being in their situation exactly. I don't know what I would do in this situation, to be honest, as well. Like, none of us. Like, we can tell that we would never submit to Musha. Like, well, we are threatened. We are not in the situation that, yeah, we can just think about that, like, yeah, I would just never do that. And then when something like this happens, then you just snap and break. You cannot be in this situation. And if you are, then it's too late. And all your thoughts and imaginary of this situation just go blank. And you have to deal with current situation, you know?
あとはなんだ。あんたはさっきなんて言ってた。絆か。俺たちの絆か。それこそそんなもんてめえごときに壊されるかよ。俺たちはずっと仲間だった。昔から。
Also, Todayasu was controlled by Suzukawa with that weird magic thing. I don't know what that was, but yeah.
てめえが今日ちょっと何かしたからってその事実が消えたりするか。消えない、忘れない。俺は俺たちがどういう仲間だったか絶対に忘れない。だから俺たちは何もなくしてない。バカな。
Suzukawa groans, still sitting on the floor like a chump. He's not strong. He got nothing. Why didn't I do this sooner? Why did I go along with this bullshit? This guy nothing but...
美しいものは弱いって言ってたな。脆弱だって言ってたな。黙れ。教えてやる。弱いのはお前の言う美しいものじゃん。黙れ。弱いのはお前だ、鈴川。綺麗なものが目の前から消えたってだけで思い出も何もかも忘れて何もかもなかったことにしちまった。
Damn, Yuki. Okay, I like Yuki in this episode. At least now. The Musha stands, glowing with rage. The pressure is beyond intense, the iron stench of unrestrained voice. Emanating from his armor, I might as well be standing in the gates of hell. 何も知らないのはあんただ。いいか、
バカでもわかるように。てめえの絶望に他人を巻き込むな。俺たちはそんなに弱くねえ。
No fear at all. No fear at all. We can tell, actually, that this is actually a despair in some kind. Like, he's so desperate to, like, beat him, basically, you know? The other way, like, the other despair, not the despair Suzukawa was talking, but he's desperately trying to do his own things. My rebuke explodes against him, finally tipping the scales. For an instant, cracks seems to run through his armor. Demusha staggers, nearly falling once more. I can feel his shock, the anger rising with him. I surges forth. With a dull whoosh, he swings his sword, high above his head. One strike will cut me in half. There's no reason for him to hesitate. I glare at his sword, narrowing my eyes against the shine of its razor-sharp blade. First, I have to dodge that sword. That alone may require truly insane levels of luck. Then I have to find some way to escape with Konatsu and Tadayasu. Yeah, I'm out of my fucking mind. I think I will split this episode actually. I think we'll have the rape episode, basically. That's one episode, and this is the second episode. Maybe I will post them actually in one day, because this is like one part. Maybe this will be like special day. Yeah, Saturday, special Muramasa day. Why not? But I won't give up, no matter what. It's time to fight, therefore I shall. It doesn't matter how strong the enemy is. I will even fight a Musha. Using every plan, every trick, every means at my disposal, I will fight. Huh? There's a sharp, metallic sound and Suzukawa leaps back in alarm. What just happened? The Musha sword came slashing down. Then something came out of nowhere and knocked at its side. A bundle of threads. Long and thin, like silk, yet shining like pure silver. Is it a spider? Is it a spider? Wait! Oh! So the Musha that fought with the spider episodes before, it was him. It wasn't the Musha that met with oh my god, how could I forget his name? Kageyaki. Minato. With Minato. So it was him? So who's the corrupted then? The infected one. Suzukawa turns to look at the door, at the only door. I do the same. I see nothing there but darkness. However, I hear footsteps. There he is. Minato. There he is. And then a low, calm voice. I've heard it before. The floorboard creaks like fresh snow beneath the newcomer feet. He's tall, with an aura of misfortune that makes him seem cloaked in darkness. Slowly, the man emerges from the shadows, his figure growing more distinct by the second. They are features of a man who for a short time helped us search for our missing friend. Minato Kageyaki.